Hey, come on in.
Hello, my name is Andi Roselund. Um, I'm 48, 49 years old. I am a music director at a commercial contents production firm. I love drinking green tea. I love hiking. I love cycling, and I love raising cats. I was born and raised in Los Angeles, California. My mother is Armenian, my father is Swedish. I grew up in Los Angeles among a Korean community. So my personality is very much Californian and also a little bit Korean because I spend most of my life here in Korea. I chose music as a career because music was a very important part of my life growing up, learning piano and mandolin and then trumpet and then flute before I graduated from high school. I learned trumpet to be kind of my lifelong instrument. And after that, I chose to be a composer. So I studied composition and then traditional Korean music while learning how to do commercial music as well and soundtracks. Roads in life led me to Korea by my childhood of growing up around a Korean community in Los Angeles. Also, the church my parents went to, we had a very large Korean community, friends at high school. Uh, so many different parts of my youth were surrounded by Korean culture, hearing the language, eating Korean food. That after my second year of university studies, I was confused. I decided to come to Korea to learn language. And that's when everything started. I've been in Korea since 1992, and I saw how the Korean K-pop industry began, uh, and how it has come up to now, and seen how it's become popular. Becoming popular in the world was something that we never expected in 1992. The Everything was happening so quickly and so much a part of the local culture that from 1992 to even to 2002, at the beginning of the second generation, it felt forever local. But starting when JYP, to me personally, when JYP took Wonder Girls and Rain to Madison Square Garden, that signified the beginning of world awareness, I think, with then also and 21 and Big Bang as well. From then on, I think people in the world started to see there was a unified industry that had a collective musical sharing kind of emotion. And then when BTS became popular, I think fans started to unite in a more collective way as well. So to me, when I look at it, fandom of K-pop internationally, sharing the same kind of feelings about K-pop is really the reason why K-pop continues to have a greater global influence and interest, whereas most music in the West is kind of individual, separate fandom. Every time I have an interview, I have to look at my past and consider how I got here. And so this is a very good time to reflect on questions that I usually don't ask myself. And so I think it's good to be able to constantly look at our past and our now and think about how we can be better. So thank you for this experience.